I'm your host, Welcome to 93, joining me for Witness, a Bodyguard Romance, Chapter 25, The Perfect Storm. A light catches your attention as it shines across the gym window. Ah, they found us! You immediately crouch down and Cassian follows, sneaking a look out the window. He starts to laugh. How is this funny? Look. You cautiously look through the glass to see a figure illuminated by a street lamp. Security guard. Oops. He's probably just looking for delinquents. You know, people who sneak into abandoned buildings to fool around. You mean us? Security guard swivels, shining the light further into the gym. Oi! Someone in there! And Cassian duck out of sight, a wave of uncomfortable giggles bubbling up in your throat. We should get out of here. Quick. Shoes. Scramble over to your discarded belongings and quickly throw them on. Follow Cassian's lead and sprint out of the gym using the back door, barely containing your laughter. I feel like a teenager getting caught out after a curfew. Thank God it's daytime, apparently. Such a troublemaker. I blame you. The sun is barely up and the Galloway streets are as quiet as you wander away from the gym. Let's see if we can get some breakfast and then figure out where we can read the message from Tomas. After getting some food, you find a beautiful old library. The desk attendant points you to the computers. Cassian logs into his email and opens the latest message. He types in a series of letters and numbers in a box, leaning back in the chair. The message we need to decrypt, so we've got a little time to kill. Well, we need a secret language of our own, so we can say sexy stuff to each other without people knowing. Can't we just whisper it? But that's not as fun. I think how hot it could be to talk so openly about stuff the other people would have no idea. I see your point. I'm not gonna do it. Nope, just walk away. That'll be in my new project once we get back home. He grins and leans over to kiss the skin below your ear. I'm gonna look around a little bit. Maybe find a good book to read while we wait. They're browsing the shelves, pulling a well-worn book out and flipping open the cover. Book of Fairy Tales, Chapter 6. Aw, they still have these old library cards that you had to sign your name on. You pull out the card and look down at the names written in the various scripts. Cassian Keene, is this you? Bring the book over to Cassian, showing him the card. Oh my god, that is my handwriting. What book is this? As soon as he looks at the cover, he pulls the book from you. You notice a slight blush on his cheeks. Embarrassed by your taste in books. No, yes, it's just stupid kid stuff. I like how wrestle it back from him is 18. You lunge for the book and wrestle it out of his hands. Nami! I want to see it. Cassian quickly snatches the book back, holding it over your head. You try to maneuver to get it, but every time you get close, Cassian playfully kisses your face. No fair. All is fair in love and war. Oh, I'll give you war. Climb on top of your chair and try and reach for the book, but Cassian's strong arms catch you halfway and hold you tight. Gotcha. Struggle in his arms, trying to tickle any exposed skin to loosen his grip on the book. Yield. Never. Your laughter and arguing drift across the other silent nearby, or library, other earning you a loud shh from the front desk. Oops, busted. You settle back down, trying to stifle your laughter while still trying to grab the book. Okay, settle down. It's Fionn Mac Come Hail in the Giant's Causeway, have we now? Yes. Now, was that so hard? You made it hard. Nope, I'm not gonna do this. So, what's so special about the book? It's about Ireland's most famous hero. He used his wits to outsmart the giant. I just really like the idea that you didn't need to fight with fists in order to be brave. Oh, that's so precious. Oh, hush you. Cassian rolls his eyes and returns the book to the shelf. The computer pings and you both turn to look at it. The message is ready. It just looks like random numbers to me. Are you sure it was decrypted right? Their coordinates, a sea heading, if I'm not mistaken. I guess we'll need to find a boat. Should be rentals available in the harbor. Let's get going. Logging off the computer, you head back out into the galloway towards freedom. At evening, you're standing on the docks in front of the rental boat, watching dark storm clouds approach on the horizon. Very pretty. So treacherous out there. Cassian laces his fingers with his as a worried expression crosses his face. A little rain won't stop us. It'll certainly slow us down. We'll have to have faith in us then. But a storm isn't a good sign. If thunder and lightning aren't a bad omen, I don't know what else. Then it's a good thing you aren't superstitious. It may be nothing, but Irish weather has a mind of its own. This could quickly pass further down the coast and completely miss us. A strong gust of wind rips through the harbor, spraying you with a light mist of water. The water is like ice. Yeah, might need some warmer clothes, preferably something with a hood. Shielding you with his body, he leads you over to one of the shops along the pier. A pair of bright red rain boots and a matching coat catches your eye. I wouldn't look good in those. You'd be fashionable and not get sopping wet. You picture the outfit in your on your body, manufacturing, and how easily the ocean chill is cutting through your current clothes. Oi, are those boots or stockings? I'm confused. Just move on. Popping into the shop, you purchase the ensemble and quickly change into it before heading back outside. This is so comfortable. It feels like a warm hug. There's only one way to tell. Cassian pulls you into his arms, snuggling you close. Okay, nothing is as good as a hug from you. But the coat does make you even cozier than usual. Not to mention I can do this. He takes hold of your collar, using it to guide you towards his lips. A great bonus. Climbing aboard the boat, you and Cassian leave the harbor behind and out to sea, straight into the storm. We're gonna die out here! Ah! The tempest quickly envelops you, bashing waves and hurling wind in a furious, unforgivable tantrum that causes the ship to quake beneath your feet. Should the boat be shaking this much? I haven't seen anything like this since... Cassian stares out at the ocean, lost in thought as another wave crashes into the window. Since what? Since the storm that killed my father. Prepare to die, storm. The boat starts to tilt from the force of the wind, and you notice that Cassian's hands are no longer on the wheel. Cassian, focus. We need to survive this. You may be struggling, but I don't want to die. Sorry, love. I didn't mean to scare you. He takes hold of the wheel once more, steadying the boat as it surges through the water. Before you relax, you hear the ear-splitting sound of glass breaking. Oh, A burst of water tears through a crack in the window, blasting you backwards. Nami, take my hand. Are you fucking serious right now with these diamond choices? Cassian. At the last second, you stretch out your fingers, arching them towards him. And he manages to secure a firm grip on your wrist in order to pull you flush against his body. I got you. Heart pounding, you cling to his chest, clutching his shirt like a life preserver. The blast of water drips harmlessly down the window interior as you catch your breath, flooded with adrenaline. Let me guess, you won't freeze to death, figuring she got the coat, right? If you keep saving me, I may have to do more to make it up to you. Knowing you're safe is enough for me, but I wouldn't say no to a thank you kiss. Or a handy. With one hand, keeping the wheel steady and the other around you, Cassian closes the distance between you. You cover his lips with yours, sliding your tongue along the grooves in his mouth. How's that? A good start. Laughing, you deep at the kiss, melting against him as he backs you up against the wheel. Its hard surface steadies you as the toned muscles of his abs flex under your touch. Good time for a frisky time, you know, in the middle of a fucking hurricane or tropical storm. I think I'm distracting you from driving the boat. Can't argue with you there. Steering is the last thing on my mind. A loud clang of something hitting the metal edge of the boat echoes through the enclosed space. Iceberg ahead! What the hell was that? We're in the middle of the ocean. The only thing around here should be fish. I'm not in the mood to fight Moby Dick. Cassian squints through the window and you follow his gaze to a dark outline of a small motor boat. No, it's something much worse. Let me guess, Finn's out on the motorboat going, The figure in the boat slowly comes into focus as it approaches, nearly on top of you as you identify the familiar face staring back at you. Hey, look at that, I was right. Hey, Finn, how you doing? I've had enough of dealing with the bastard for one lifetime. You're right, this ends today. I'm not letting my brother's killer go this time. Raising a sniper gun in his hands, Finn fires a round at your boat. It pings off the surface, but doesn't seem to do any serious damage. Is it a pellet gun, then? We need a plan. One that doesn't involve us being sitting ducks. Cassian is about to respond when Finn races forward, crashing his boat into the side of yours. Yeah, you can hear us roar from outside. The weak spot in the glass shatters, sending a rush of water inside that carries you and Cassian out to sea, making the diamond choice from earlier completely irrelevant. Oh, it'd be great if Finn would actually succeed. Water fills your mouth and splashes in your eyes, momentarily blinding you as you flail to stay above the dark depths. I wish you would die. I mean, what? The tug of the current. Have you ever begged for someone to die as much as this book? The tug of the current threatens to drag you under, and it takes all your strength to keep your head above the waves. Once your vision has cleared, you frantically search for any sign of Cassian, but the only thing you see is a flash of lightning in the distance. Cassian! In before 15 diamonds to swim. A panicked feeling grips your chest, making paddling even harder as the storm tries to tear you apart. Your throat is raw from screaming when Cassian surfaces several feet away, coughing as he swims over to you. Nami, are you okay? Me? Yes, but I was more worried about you. I was afraid you would never come back up. I'm right here and never stop fighting to reach you. Tears mix with the salt on your cheeks as Cassian lightly kisses you, conveying his fear of losing you in his touch. I couldn't save my dog from drowning out here, but I can still stop the same thing from happening to you. A cruel laugh crests over the waves, alerting you to Finn's presence as he treads water not far from you and Cassian. You know I've got the two of you to thank for this little holiday. This chase is the most fun I've had in years. Oh, me too, man, me too. You need help? How? You nearly killed yourself in the crash. Part of the thrill. It's over, Finn. Your time to pay for murdering my brother. Killing him was the best decision I ever made. It's why the O'Connells trusted me to broker a peace between the mob here and in Boston. Besides, Donovan got what he deserved. He died in the gutter like the rat he was. The expression on Cassian's face is one of pure devastation. He stares at the man he called a friend with raw pain of betrayal. His eyes find yours lost and pleading as he looks to you for guidance. Comfort Cassian in his time. Oh, for the love of God, this book is cancer. Reaching for Cassian's hand beneath the waves, you pull him closer to you and further away from Finn. Finn is only trying to hurt you, over the love of God. Hey, look! Hey, look, everyone! Look! It's Dr. Phil! He's coming in on a... Oh, wow, a log! Hey, Dr. Phil, how are you?
Alright, let's sit down and do a little bit of counseling.
Knowing doesn't stop it from working. Whatever he says, it's his attempt to justify what he did to himself. What do you mean? I don't understand. He's living with the guilt of killing the man who loved him. The flash of fear in Finn's eyes as he overhears you confirms your suspicions. Even, have you ever tried to talk during, like, any of you been on a boat in the middle of a storm like this? Ever tried to talk? And we're having a casual conversation, and he overhears, okay. Even though a minute ago we literally had a raw throat from screaming. It's not something that goes away. Murdering your brother haunts him. Cassian raises his head higher above the water, finding strength in your words. You're right. He pays for what he did every day. Damn right I am. Enough fling around. I'm not letting you get away again. Lunging through the waves, Finn reaches for you, his large hands about to close around your throat. Apparently Cassian is completely useless. When you call on your boxing moves, Cassian taught you, getting purchase on the side of the boat, to slam your foot into Finn's lower abdomen. Oh, for the love of Christ, have you ever tried to kick someone in the water? Screw you. No, screw this bug. Finn is rocketed. Rocketed backwards. Yanked further by the crippling current. Cassian reaches for you, and together you swim around the base of the boat to the ladder, which he guides you up. Once you're safely on the deck, you're turned to help him climb up behind you and see Finn rising out of the waves beneath Cassian. Cassian, watch out! Before he can react, Finn grabs hold of Cassian's leg. You're not leaving here even if it kills me. The murderous expression on Cassian's face is one you've never seen before. I'm sure I can arrange that. Holding onto the railing, Cassian swings his free leg with all of his might, smashing Finn's head into the side of the boat. No! There's a sickening sound with impact, and Finn drops into the dark water with a splash. As Finn sinks, you tear your gaze away to look at Cassian, your breath catching at the coldness in his eyes as he watches his brother's killer drown. Cassian? No, it's this book drowning. Oh, for the love of God, this is just cancer at this point. Oh, this actually pains me to read this book at this point. It really does. I hope I entertained all of you with the commentary and shit, because that is literally the only thing that I am getting out of this book at this moment. I am really hoping that none of you are spending a single penny on this book. Please, 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 for the love of God, stop spending money on crappy books. Please, I don't know what I have to do to beg you people to stop. This is such a shit book, man. Oh my God. Without further ado, thank you all for watching. Oh, I will catch you all later. Goodbye.